Inertia Kicks, the great lost follow-up single to Cognoscenti vs Intelligentsia, started as a joke idea to mash up Cuba by the Gibson Brothers with Boys by Sabrina. The Boys section didn't work at all, so we scrapped that. Jenny wrote some verses and we ended up with this strange proto-spray hybrid of a pop song with some Cuban Boys disco sampling choruses. Everybody loved it, everybody raved about it. EMI were mad for it. Management loved it. Somebody played it to Neil Tennant, who said it's a smash. John Peel never liked it, but you know, you can't have everything. So when we came back after having the hit at Christmas, Warner Chappell, who had signed us with the tagline "Nothing was unclearable," told us that the Gibson Brothers were in fact unclearable. So we were packed off to Bermondsey, to the studio for 2 days to take out the sample and replace it with something original. We took with us a musicologist, a stuffy old classical gentleman with a big stave of music, and we spent 2 days with him telling us that all our ideas weren't good enough. This section, that was alright, we were allowed to keep that, or at least re-record it, because it's just a rotation, that's fine. But the Gibson Brothers section was rewritten to be "We're Just a Bunch of Losers," which you can sing along with the original Gibson Brothers melody, but we were told we had to change that and the rhythm of the words. Anyway, eventually we ended up with a new song. Ash Howes, a top producer who's worked with Boyzone and the like, was giving it a radio remix at some expense, and we had a video made with the director Kit Lynch Robinson, so people were still behind the project, they were still supportive of what we were trying to do, but the momentum seemed to have been lost. So eventually, by the time summer came round and it still hadn't come out, we suggested to EMI that they capitalise on the album campaign and focus on that, and we'll stick it out ourselves in this rather fetching inflatable football sleeve for some reason, and reclaim our indie credibility, which we did. Stone the Cubist Records there, Screen and Blues label, which found its way into every HM land thanks to this. So that was fun. The song is vaguely about how lazy pop stars become when they've had a bit of success, so that's why the Losers, We're Just a Bunch of Losers chorus came from. It was re-recorded also as a You're Just a Bunch of Losers version for some sort of promotional football thing, but I don't know what happened to that. Maybe somebody in the archive can tell me.